So today is Tuesday. I put it in last Thursday, and as you can see, the color is still pretty vibrant. I will say that when I'm sitting in front of this light, it's way more vibrant because the colors have a little metallic shine to it. So when you're in light, when you're in front of like a bright, I have a ring light, so when I'm in front of my ring light, when I'm outside in the sun, or when you're under any like a well-lit room, you can see the color really, really well, and it's really vibrant. When you're just like standing in a regular room, if only my room light was on over there and I'm standing here, you can get a tint of it if you look close, but it's not as vibrant. So I think some people are looking at the pictures and thinking that when you walk outside, your hair is that bright and vibrant. It wasn't that vibrant, and that wasn't a bad thing to me, because when I needed it to show up like in bright light and it was showing and it looked gorgeous, it was perfect. But it wasn't like you can see me from a mile away with purple hair. I don't know how to explain that, and I liked it that way. I liked that it was vibrant when it needed to be and you can see it, but it wasn't like, she has purple and blue hair, you know? So that was a good thing for me, which makes me want to do it way more often. My hair stayed, like, it doesn't feel dry. It feels like a 5-day-old wash and go. Like, that's what it feels like. It's starting to dry out and I need to add products to it. But because this washes out with water, I didn't want to spray any water on it because I didn't want it to start running. I didn't want the bright color to start going away. I didn't want it to start to dull out. So I did not spray water. I did not add any moisture in my hair, any oil or anything, because I know oil will take it out too. I just didn't want to do any of that. So like me wearing it like with this t-shirt or something, it does not rub off on my clothes at all. I usually slept with a scarf, a silk scarf on my silk pillowcase, and never once when I took off my scarf did I have like blue or purple on there. There was nothing on my pillowcases, any of my other clothing. The only clothing that this did get on was I have a really heavy military style jacket. It's really heavy. It got on the collar and like the inside of the collar because I think my hair was like caught under some of it. That jacket's really heavy, so it's like it was rubbing a lot. And also I wore that jacket like directly the day after I had finished my hair, so I feel like it was still fresh, so it was getting on there. It wasn't anything too crazy noticeable, but the jacket is like a olive green, and I think if it was like white or something, it would have been really noticeable. So for the most part, I didn't have any problems with it rubbing out on my clothes at all, but it seems like if you're like wearing a jacket or something, like I think I might have had my scarf on as well, so if it's like rubbing on there constantly, then the color's gonna come off. If it's just hanging like this, no, the color is not coming off at all. I did not have any problems. When you touch it too frequently, like when you're going like this, you'll start to see color. I'm trying to see if you can even see this. See that little bit of color right there? Like that's the most that you'll get. That's it. But if you're just like moving it around, it's not coming off. Like it's not, like even if you go hard like that, it's not coming off. So it did really well. I loved it. And I mean, it's a temporary hair color, okay? This is not you dyeing your hair. This is not a permanent anything. You can't expect it to react perfectly. Yes, it did rub off on my coat only, but like not on t-shirts, sweatshirts, anything else I was wearing, pajamas, me sleeping at night for 8 hours, like it didn't rub off on anything else. It did wonderful. I would definitely use it again, and I would definitely recommend it if you want to try color in your hair, but you don't want to risk damage, or you just don't want to commit to purple or blue. I think it's a really great way to experiment and try things out without having to commit to that or take the risk of ruining your hair. Not to say that all color or dye ruins your hair. I'm just saying a lot of times it changes your curl texture, and it's just not something I'm willing to do right now in my journey. So this is a perfect solution. I'm really happy that it exists. And the thing is that it's super cheap. I bought my first two from HairPaintWax, but then I found them on eBay for $5.97 and $6.97 with free shipping. So if you order one, it's only like $6, literally, no shipping included. So I mean, if you want to get it from HairPaintWax, by all means. I just found it on eBay and it was quick to get here. I didn't have to pay for shipping or anything. $6 or $7 per tub. So if you don't like it, $6 or $7. It's not that big a deal. I did see a lot of people saying that it made their hair crunchy. What I would say is my hair was not crunchy at all. My hair was clean. I added a leave-in before I put it in my hair, and then I added this on top. I didn't like oversaturate my hair with it. I just did it how I would do a product. Like I worked it through my hair and I made sure it covered, and then I looked to see if I needed to add more some places, and that's all that I did. I didn't like cake it on. I'm not sure if people were caking too much on or if their hair just wasn't moisturized underneath, because if your hair is not moisturized underneath and it was gonna get dry, it's probably gonna feel dry or crunchy. So I did not have that problem at all. So everybody keeps asking how many tubs did I use on my hair, on my sister's hair. A little bit goes a very long way. Y'all seen that I have a ton of hair, my sister has a ton of hair, and I still have some left in both containers. This is how much we still have left. Like I can literally do at least one more head, but I might be able to get 2 in there. And this is the blue. We definitely can get 2 or 3 heads out of this. So there's still so much left. You just need to buy one of whatever colors you want to use, and it's gonna last you a while. I mean, you can't go wrong. My mom says if it can cover mine's and my sister's hair and there's still some left, anybody can get it, and it can cover anybody's hair, because she says we have a kabillion strands of hair. So the price is great, the coverage is great, the amount that comes in the package is more than enough to do your hair. So the last thing that I'm gonna do is show you guys how I wash it out and how easily it comes out, or how not easily it comes out, and then I'll let you know how my hair feels after. So here we go. Crazy, but I'm not gonna put anything in it right now. I kind of want to just let it be and not put products in it. But I did want to let you know that the temporary dye, the hair paint wax, the Mofajang dye, it rinsed out perfectly. Like it basically rinsed out with only water, and then I shampooed it once, and after that first shampoo it was completely out. When I shampooed the second time, there was no color at all coming out of my hair. My suggestion is just rinse it as thoroughly as you can with just water. Just let it get out. I conditioned and I detangled and everything. It's really soft right now. So just like I thought, as long as you wash it and you put a conditioner in it as you always would and condition your hair afterwards, you'll be perfectly fine. It's like a pillow right now. Like I wish you guys could reach through the camera and feel it. So I have no negative complaints at all about that dye. It is my go-to from now on. I'm so happy that it exists, because I get to use it whenever I want. Don't get caught in rain. You can't go swimming with it. Only thing about this product is that it's not waterproof. That's it. That is the only thing that you have to worry about, is getting caught in the rain. That is it. But other than that, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Try it for yourself. It's super cheap and it's not bad for your hair. Do it. Go for it. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave some love. Make sure you ask any questions. If I didn't answer anything in this video about the hair color that you want to know, just write the question below and I'll be sure to answer for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Tiffany TV. And until next time, keep living in love and light and in your truth. Bye.